And I had that whole thing said, well, hey, for Jesus, I was muted for Jesus. Jesus, you want to introduce yourself to the fun people of the internet?
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, I didn't even know. Oh, hey. Hey, guys, this is Jesus, also known as Arvandus on the internet. I'm here to play a D&D with my friend Prax here, and I'm glad everything's going great.
Yeah, everything's
Thumbs up.
everything's copacetic, right? Everything's
Mm-hmm.
absolutely copacetic.
Yep, yep.
So, but it's D&D today. Um,
Mm-hmm.
game 1, and we are in the wonderful dark world of Greyhawk. Outside in the domain of Greyhawk, just south of the gnarly wood, which is actually what it's called because it's very gnarly. Traveling along the Seltanan River, well, a tributary thereof. Whom do we see as they make their way down the Old King's Highway along the river?
Who they see walking down that road is a average size for a dwarf man. Massive beard that goes down to his chest. Behind the beard is this mishmash of armor that doesn't look like it should be functional, but somehow it works. On his back is strapped a massive warhammer, uh, and he has a like I said, massive beard. His head is covered by again like you swear you somehow welded two different types of helmets together on top of his head, traveling down tannish skin. Just oh, and with a what looks like a I what's weird is everything looks mishmash except for his cloak is immaculate. Like he takes time to make sure his cloak looks really good with a symbol of what looks like uh a symbol that looks like someone breaking someone's back on the back of the cloak.
Is it embroidered or is it
Oh,
woven?
it's embroidered in gold embroidery.
Ooh, very impressive.
Hmm.
The detail and amount of money that must have cost.
Hmm. Hmm.
Does he worry
Yep.
about his finances?
Well, let's just say it's the last thing Dorn has of a previous legacy when he was once part of the Backbreakers, a organization of security professionals.
Security professionals.
Yes, we secured goods for people in a previous life.
Caravan guards.
After
Caravan
say again?
guards.
Yes, carrier guns. Yes. Uh, however, a recent understand misunderstanding in that I found out generally we don't try to find out we don't care what we're carrying. I found out it was things of an illicit nature. I took umbrage of that. There was fights, there were deaths, and I was kicked out and chased out. They chased me with weapons away from the backbreakers. But at least I kept the cloak. It's very fancy.
I guess it's very useful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, are you concerned with people identifying you with them?
I mean, not really. I To prevent myself from associating with them, I made sure to move far away from where I used to operate. So that's why I'm traveling now. Just see my horizons, see if what is up ahead of me, because that pass is far, far away from me. Hopefully, hopefully.
Far behind, but
Mm-hmm.
perhaps still on your mind.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
So, the day is as you're making your way down, following the river, making yourself way toward through the gnarly wood towards the Sultanan River, the major tributary that means by which the domain of Greyhawk transports all of its goods from north to south to the free city of Greyhawk. Um, it's a pleasant day, later or mid autumn, one might say. And with that, you have nice breeze. You feel the sun. It's that kind of nice autumn sun, just that little bit brighter than perhaps might be used to. And then you have the hint of fall leaves, that little hint of decay and crispness in the air. But because it's Greyhawk, you are not suffering through the overwhelming amount of pumpkin spice scent that permeates the rest of the world. You're making your way, as all people eventually do, to the city of Greyhawk. Can I get a perception check?
Oh boy.
Just, you know,
Sure.
for reasons.
Mm-hmm. Perception. That is a 15.
15 is very good.
Mm-hmm.
So you make your way through the forest along the river, spot some game creatures, a couple squirrels, um, some other deer shifting in the backwood, a fox maybe just retiring for the day. It's a pleasant day as you make your way south. No concerns, no worries. Absolutely nothing to be scared of today.
Not ominous at all.
Hmm?
Not ominous at all. I love it.
No. Are you ever paranoid?
I mean, initially, when I was running, every night I had a few sleepless nights. Only 95% were unjustified. The 5% I survived. But it's been weeks. Weeks. I still get some trouble sleeping, but I think, you know, I should be good. I
Yeah.
hope.
It should be fine, right? There's no reason to be concerned. You haven't seen anyone in the last week or so. No one following you. No hint of added threat. Scariest thing you've seen making your way through the gnarly wood in the last 2, 3 days was a badger. American, not British.
Oh, okay.
You know, possibly concerning if you got close to him, but you know, you were
Yeah,
able to avoid him pretty easily.
fair enough.
It's been a decent travel day. Can I get a survival?
Sure. Nat 20.
It's
That is a shot.
easy for you to position yourself in such a way that you can follow the sun position as you're traveling southeast to make sure that you're going to eventually hit, well, following along the river, you're going to hit the river eventually, other river eventually, but you aren't getting lost. You're on path and on track. You are, for the moment, perfectly safely traveling through the woods of Greyhawk alone by yourself.
It's peaceful.
Hmm.
Hmm. I don't trust it. But allow it for now.
Hmm. So we know about the cloak. We know about the weapon. Is there anything else distinguishing about our dwarven friend? Anything he carries that makes him stand out from others?
Well, besides, yeah, cloak, the hammer, the mismatched armor. Uh, you do notice as he takes a moment to take off his helmet, uh, that he is bald, very bald, with what looks like scar marks on his head. Like he either, if it looks like he fell off a cliff and used his head to break the fall. And
Did he fall
looking,
off the cliff or was he pushed?
yes, pushed. But it's something that he did survive, mainly due to the helmet that looks like terrible, but is very, very good at its job of protection. And it looks like it was treated, uh, very well. I mean, obvious scarring, scarring that indicates, uh, he didn't have anyone with any sort of healing capabilities to help him out, at least initially.
Mm-hmm. You travel south, southeast. A couple hours go by. Can I get another survival check? At this time, at advantage for that previous nat 20.
Okay, survival. 14.
It feels heavy in the air. Like the sun is just dappling through the trees a little bit. The shift, like, sun is shifted. There's more, the reds and golds and mustards and oranges of this fall in the forest have started to block more of the sun. It's a little darker. The sun has shifted. It's a question of, you know, is it darker because the trees are heavier, or is it darker because it may have been later? Maybe both. But there's a weight in the air, a heaviness that you feel. It feels slower.
I am tempted to just grasp my warhammer, but like, I pause, stop my walking, and just look around.
You roll me perception,
Hmm.
unless there was something else you wanted to roll.
No, no, that's a good five. I, I'm at least five.
The shadows are heavier. The
Hmm.
sun is shifted. It's a little darker. The trees are more old growth, taller, but also thicker, more gnarled. Can you roll me insight?
17.
As you look around, gripping that hammer, you still hear the birds calling to one another, but you haven't seen any squirrels or rabbits, you realize, in perhaps the last hour, hour and a half.
Well, that's a problem. I, I am just assumption. Just
Mm-hmm.
looking around, feels like Probably a predator. Just keep my eye out as I keep on going.
We just had a donation come in.
Oh, nice.
Question is, did who? Okay. A crit for Arvandus.
Oh, nice. I appreciate that very much.
One crit for Jesus. From Time. Thank you for that donation, Time.
Thank you, Time. I will use it well to murder my enemies. Uh,
Oh, also, everyone, in your donations, don't forget it is the Battle of the Branches, so it should be a poll when you click on it, and it will ask you for um, who you wish to, which American military branch you wish to support. But, so you have one crit, automatic crit success for you as you go. But yes, you were going to do something.
no, just keep on
Keep on keeping on.
keep on keeping on.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, just eyeing the forest, just making sure, looking for a wolf, maybe even a bear,
Mm-hmm.
anything that might be come up and be like, hey, short guy, mealtime.
Fair. It's darker. Feel a little bit of chill beginning to permeate the armor. The breeze is picked up a little bit, shifting of the trees. Start to hear some creaking in the very highest branches. That shift of the wind through the denuded branches. Seems a pleasant day, but now it's getting colder and darker. You realize you've been walking for a while, a long while. It's been hours. It's getting dark.
All right, looks like it's time to set up camp.
You want to roll survival to see if you can find one?
Sure. I'm sure this is gonna go great. Did not go great. Roll a three.
Well,
I
you
mean,
have a river,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not going to make you do what Dragon Age Inquisition does and apparently build their own camps inside the freaking river. But as you make yourself a small camp next to the river, do you light a fire tonight?
How cold we talking?
I mean, we're getting to a point of, you know, full not winter, but if we're using American Fahrenheit units, 30 between upper 30s, low 40s overnight.
I mean, with a survival three, I see no harm setting up a fire. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a decent fire. I'm not going to make
Right.
you roll. I'm not going to use that 3 survival to tell you that you failed in making a fire. You're a competent individual.
Mm.
As you make your way down, you see lots of light in that fire, reflected across the water, but darkness around you. It's definitely colder now. It's definitely winter. Oh, well, winter approaching, I should say. As the mm, other forms of weather begin to overtake you. Outside the ring of the fire, there's little to see beyond the reflection of the firelight on the river water. But it's dark. Is Dorn a religious individual?
Not particularly. In real life terms, he'd be like a lapsed Catholic. Like he went to the temple when he was a kid, but nowadays, doesn't really pray or anything. Generally, no.
Yeah, just because you know the gods exist across Greyhawk doesn't mean you necessarily want to hang out with them.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, reading some of the history, they're more trouble than they're worth.
True, true. But it's evening falls. Is Dorn going to hunt, or does he use his own rations this evening?
Use his own rations.
You have fire, you have food, shelter, water, decent camp. So how late do you stay up?
Um, he's once he stays up a bit once it gets really dark, just to see if anything pops their head in. But eventually he falls to sleep, let's say 11ish, so that he can rise at first light.
So you can get a full long rest.
Mm-hmm.
You fall asleep. The smolders of the fire banked enough that you can revive it in the morning, but and also so you don't have to worry perhaps about, releasing a forest fire in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm. That would be bad.
That would be bad. You can drift off peacefully, calmly. Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
Oh boy. 19.
Your dreams are fine. What does Dorn usually dream of?
It depends on the night. Before initially it was nightmares, but nowadays it's just him drink in the drinking halls of his youth. Uh, Before he became a backbreaker. Back in the day when he was a hopeful young dwarven lad with thought about things like honor and like fighting gloriously on the battlefield until he found out real combat is a lot more complicated and dirty.
How long has it been since he's been home?
Oof. It's wild. 60 years?
Oh, a while. But the dreams are pleasant and simple. You awaken with no problems as the light reaches you. You begin to arise. You hear the birds have shifted, start to awaken you. and you feel that moment where you can sense that dawn has come and another day's travel is in front of you.
All right, I pack up and start heading out.
Mm-hmm. Can I get another survival?
3.
You're following the river. You can't really lose it. It's there. You know which direction you came from, so it's not like I'm going to make you go in opposite directions. The river flows in one direction. Down. Through the woods. And as the river flows and you travel away, so does your journey, your thoughts. It's colder today, crisper, scent of rain in the air. Belief that perhaps something is coming. A storm. But not for a little while yet. There's fewer game animals today. There's that heaviness, though. Stretching behind you, around you. Can you make me another wisdom saving throw?
Sure. 13.
Good to know. Thank you. What does Dorn think of as he travels?
Work, or what work he can eventually get once he reaches Greyhawk. I mean, with my skill set, I guess maybe security for the organization, maybe a guard, though maybe he doesn't want to be a guard. Maybe a guard for like a, not maybe for the city, maybe for a noble, if I can get the work. Whatever seems interesting, whichever pays well, whichever, maybe not a noble, most of them are dicks, but, figure something out.
Does he know anyone in the city?
Uh, he does. A friend from before he became a backbreaker, but after he left the holds, when he was part of a mercenary unit. Her name was Tilda. Kept in touch every once in a while, sent a letter every 2 or 3 years. Told her I was looking for work. She said, "Oh, I got something if you head over."
Oh,
Yeah.
indeed. You make your way south again. Feel the heaviness in the air. Could you roll me a perception check?
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
18.
You've been contemplating your plan, and you kind of glance around. The mists are heavier. You hear fewer and fewer birds in the air. it seems more quiet in the wrong way. It's not the quiet of the forest. And you realize you haven't heard a leaf crunch under your foot in like the last 10 minutes.
I stop and I take out my warhammer and I just look around.
You can roll me another perception check if that's what you want.
Mm-hmm. 11.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any thing, thoughts, fears at the moment. Please hold while I close the door before we get overwhelmed with a very cute but very excitable... Nope, we're too late. All right, everyone. I am officially, we are officially paying the dog tax in the moment. Hey, Toby, sit. All right, Toby, calm down. All right. It's okay. He's fine.
Come on, Toby. No, Toby.
So I don't know if you guys can hear me, but thank you all for being here. Oh, you can hear me. Well, this makes this awkward. I guess I get a vape. Hey, how's life? I mean, love being a dwarf, being stuck in the woods.
That was
Oh, hey.
Toby making his presence known, and while I love the Toby, and he is absolutely wonderful, he is perfect in all ways. He is, however, a 60-pound little pity mix, and I have a broken arm.
Ah, yeah.
And loving, loving, wonderful dog who just wants to cuddle and cement block head with broken arm
Bad combo. Gotcha.
is not always working. But, okay. So, Mists, Warhammer. Heaviness, darkness, all of those things. What do you do next?
What can I do? I keep going. Warhammer in hand, just looking around as I continue on my path, waiting for anything.
Roll me survival.
16.
As you continue down the path and continue along, you realize something. You've passed that stump before, 5 minutes ago.
Damn it. Chick. I'm going to take a look around, see if there's anything Give me a perception. Now that I know what I'm looking for, well, don't know what I'm looking for, but like know that something's up,
Mm-hmm.
something's manipulating me. I want to take another look around, see if there's anything odd or anything I can use to break out of whatever I'm in.
Okay. Perception, Arcana. What you doing?
Let's see here. The only thing I can really use is, hmm. I mean, perception's the only thing I can really use. So I'm gonna give that a go. 11.
No. You know that the path you are on has should be a straight line,
Hmm.
but you
All
also
right.
know that you've been going in circles and you don't know for how long.
And we're next to a river, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna try to cross the river. See what happens.
I would like you to roll me a survival, you know, because you're
Hmm.
not at a crossing
Yep.
or bridge and you are
8.
wearing arming.
So you said so. So am I at disadvantage or
No.
okay? 18.
Look, you are an individual in full armor is trained to survive everything they
Fair.
experience in
Fair.
full armor. If someone has to swim in plate armor
Mhm.
and knows how to swim otherwise, then they know how to swim in their plate armor.
Fair enough.
Like, this perception that knights couldn't swim. No.
Mhm.
The question was if they could swim at all.
There we go.
Yes. That would be a different question. But with an 18, you can make it across the river. It's not very wide. It's, you know, maybe 25 feet at the
Hmm.
widest the portion that you're crossing. Slow bend in the river, a couple rocks jotted out, and the water's not rushing. There's
Hmm.
movement to it, but it's not like it has been heavy rains in the last couple days.
Hmm.
Do you make it across the river? What do you do next?
And I walk uh just in that direction, away from the path I was originally taking, just to see what would happen.
Away from the river?
So if the path follows the river, right?
Yep.
So I'm just gonna go to the right, just away from the river in a different direction, just to see if anything different happens.
Okay. How long do you walk?
20 minutes.
5 minutes? 10 minutes? 15? 20? The mists are heavier. You step. You pause. Glance around. You're back on the far side of the river.
Okay. Downside of working alone, especially if you don't do the magical stuff, you don't know what to do. Fine. Fine. I well, first thing I scream out, if it's anybody doing this, I'm gonna smash your skull in. Nothing.
Roll me perception as your voice echoes through the heavy mists and trees.
That's a 5.
Wait. Is that right?
Hmm?
Is that right? I'm just trying to see. Okay. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Okay. Great. I was like, wait, it's only have a +2
In what?
for the perception roll.
Oh.
I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
because I'm proficient in it.
you should be, right?
Hmm? Yeah, yeah, because my wisdom is 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So +2 proficiency on top of a 0. That makes
Yeah.
more sense. I was like,
Uh-huh. Hmm.
wait, you made a rogue who isn't proficient in
Oh no, no,
perception?
this is a dwarven fighter.
A dwarven fighter. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. No, the previous character I was thinking of was a rogue, but this is a dwarven fighter straight up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, let me because I think I have multiple character sheets there. You're looking for the one that's
Oh yeah, because I was like, wait, which one do you have? Which
Oh,
one?
sorry, I did forgot to rename it. Let me rename it and then that should be good. There we go. Dorn.
Okay, that makes more sense because I was like, wait, did we make sure that this guy? Did you level him?
Oh yeah, he should be level 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Well, I got did the fast characters. I just inputted the numbers.
oh, okay,
Yeah, so it should be good.
okay. Hold on.
Although wait, no,
No,
if he's proficient, you're right.
I was like, if he's proficient, you should be higher.
You're right. You're right. I forgot to do the level up. Okay.
Yeah.
So just
Hold on. Let me do it for you.
okay. Thank you. How many years have I played Dungeons and Dragons? Well, you'll never know from today.
Yeah, you.
Uh,
It's fine. We don't need to. It's all good.
yep.
Because it looks okay. Yeah, because it was set at level 1. I was like, that's not
Okay,
right.
that would make sense. All right. That is on me. That was part of my build. I just wanted to really test myself. Yeah, that was the plan all along.
I was like, why do you have 6 hit points?
I should have 76 hit points. Or at least that's what I wrote down. Or I thought I wrote down.
All right,
14. Oh, okay.
martial class champion.
Mhm.
There you go. That's gonna be better. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, and you already put the ability score increases in, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There you go. That should be better. Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties on our end. But this is important things that you as a GM should always pay attention to. Why is your player only have a +2 in something that when the proficiency bonus he should have is a 3? So why don't you try perception again?
Okay, sure. Let's see here. Don't know why. Oh, my skill proficiency's changed for some odd reason. But let me switch them back real quick.
Yeah, go through and just switch them manually.
Yeah, let's see here. I think I remember right. Perception, athletics. What was the other two? I think it was intimidation and persuasion.
And this is where, while we fix this, I'm going to remind you that we're raising money for Fisher House Foundation. And Fisher House provides care, housing, and support for veterans and their families while they are undergoing treatment for, those veterans or their family members are undergoing treatment for any medical condition at VA hospitals around the country and around the world. We are on track for 100 Fisher Houses to be fully operational by the beginning of next year. We are great, and it's a great cause. It's a great way to support everyone, and we're in the middle of the Battle of the Branches. So if you donate, there's a little poll, and you are going to select which branch you think deserves to be winner of the Battle of the Branches and why you should select Coast Guard. But yes, there we go. Your proficiency. That I was like, that's better. That proficiency bonus is better now. With a 15.
Mm-hmm.
You hear wind in the trees and slight hint of laughter? Or is it just the wind?
Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay.
What would you like to do?
Don't know what I'm facing. Now, it could be a spirit of the forest, could be just one jerk. All right. Let's test the theory. I'm going to go to the closest tree and hit it with my warhammer as hard as I can.
Roll an attack against the tree.
Yep. Warhammer. 23.
This heavy, relatively younger tree that you struck knocks over one strike. You don't hear anything except the fall of the tree shaking the ground around you. You don't hear any birds. You don't hear any woodland creatures. You don't hear the wind. But you see the mists are rising around you. Hey, Dorn, could you roll me a history or arcana?
All are bad, so I'm just going to roll it. I'm going to roll history. 13?
Dorn, the mists are rising. What's the greatest boogeyman to all of Greyhawk?
Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Is there
cross the barrier and not know it? Is there any reason Dorn should be concerned about certain individuals and drawing the attention of certain beings and perhaps being pulled into somewhere else?
Well, the caravan that I was originally guarded was carrying things to certain places I did not want to go, carrying things that I was not a fan of them carrying to that place. Ah, shit. I might have been employed for people that were working to send people to that place.
Dorn, can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Ah, God damn it. A strong, solid 8.
You feel cold. Very cold. And you hear creaking around you as you look and see the tree that you knocked over with this heavy blow single blow from your warhammer. And emerging from where that root ball, full knockover of the tree and the roots coming up out of it. And as you see emerging from under those roots, one hand, claw, bony, rising out of the hole. And you see two more coming with it. And the mists surround you. Dorn, I need you to roll initiative.
Great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Initiative is 3. I have 3 initiative. It's gonna go great.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not at all concerned about these 6 skeletons arising. Come on. Why are they not rolling? Computer, do what I want. Where is their initiative? Come on. Ah, there. So a 21 and a 14 for 2 of them.
Perfect.
And a 7 and a 19 for the next 2. So they all get to go first.
Great. I'm here. Getting ready to take those hits.
As they stagger up, we see it's remembering things. So you're going to get 4 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3,
Seriously?
4.
Wow.
I rolled really well.
I can see that.
So that's I'm assuming the 12 doesn't hit you.
No, it does not.
How about the 2 23s?
Surprisingly, it does.
You know, And what about that 19?
That is my AC.
Okay. So it's going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage as they each swing at you with a large, oversized mauls.
Nice. Nice. You said 15? Okay.
How we looking?
Still good. Surprisingly.
As a free action, would you please roll me a perception check? Or investigation, your choice.
22.
Oh, 22. They are all wearing armor. They're all wearing kind of distinctive matching armors. Luckily, no roses.
Great.
But they're all gray.
Gray armor. Okay. Great. Let's do this. I attack.
Cool. Go right ahead. You've got 4 of them around you in melee with you, so you can attack as you wish.
Okay, so first one. 14.
14 is 14 is exactly their AC.
Okay, then for that one, I'm going to hit it for 10 damage.
Still standing, but definitely woozy.
Second hit, 14 again.
Yep.
14 damage, same one.
Crushed and shattered. Now you've got 3 friends.
Great. Bring it.
Cool. One, 2. Aw, and the third guy misses. He swings around with the maul and just swings so far around that he goes over your head. But the other 2 connect as these downward heavy swings that look more like golf swings than really attacks.
Prax, could you stop swinging so well? I would have just really appreciated it.
So that's
for the-
another 10 points of
Okay.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Okay. Attack again. First hit,
Yes.
19 for 14 damage.
Shatter the skull, clear off of 1.
Second hit for
Yep.
9 damage.
That one's still standing. But you're down to only 2 skelly friends
Yay!
in heavy armor that creaks as they stand there. As the mists continue to rise.
As we're fighting, no, that would be cause disengage. Never mind.
Which would what? Go right
I was
ahead.
trying to just like move the comet away from back the way I came. Probably won't work, but just to see like, oh, miss forward, keeps rising, away from miss if I can. As
Well,
I'm
you're
fighting.
in melee. Are you moving out of melee with them?
No. Even if I could run, I'm a terrible runner anyway. Good at short distances.
The dwarves. It's a 20 and a 10.
So what hits?
Our friend who apparently likes to swing high keeps missing at you. But his other buddy is definitely getting into the groove of shooting straight down the fairway. So it's another 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha.
How's Dorn looking?
I mean, on the cusp of bloodied.
You have 2 friends. One who's injured and one who is not.
Okay. Let's do this again.
Which one we swinging at?
The one that's already injured.
Go right ahead.
Take
Swing
that
away.
one out as quickly as 21
Yep.
for 8 damage.
Gone.
And rush at the other one. 20
Yep.
for 12 damage.
He woozily still stands.
God damn it.
Shaking back and forth. And goes to swing at you, but because of his status and the fact that he's very unstable right now, given the amount of damage you've done to him, will make him roll at disadvantage.
I appreciate that.
So a 9.
Cool. Okay.
He does not hit. Again, he keeps swinging over your head.
At this point, I'm thinking she's just, dude, I'm a dwarf. Come on. It's okay. Just hit me.
Your turn.
Hit him back. First swing. 17
Yep.
for 9 damage.
Gone. All
And
of
with-
the friends that you had are gone. An absolute silence returns to the forest around you. The mists swirling around you. It's quiet. It's heavy. There's weight. impression. Roll me a perception check.
18.
I will give you 2 points of information, and you may ask one question. The trees are definitely not alive.
Okay.
But they're old and weathered and heavy. And you're pretty damn sure you've crossed into the Dread Plains. You don't see any roses on the armor. But you don't know exactly where you are.
So, from what I would know of the Dread Plains, what are my chances of leaving the Dread Plains in one piece?
Oh, there are entire groups of people that live here.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, these are only supposed to be prisons for the worst of the worst. Is Dorne the worst of the worst?
I mean, not really. I mean, he, listen, as a mercenary, you do some morally questionable things, but in the end, like, I chose not to do.
You didn't betray your oaths to your god and attempt to murder your superiors when you didn't get your way. You didn't marry a woman and then murder her on your wedding night.
Yep, yep.
You
As
didn't,
things go.
you didn't murder the woman that you were married to because she didn't give you a son.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So in comparison, I'm a saint.
Yeah, like, there's... So, you ending up here was intentional.
Hmm.
Someone brought you here, but it was not the higher powers of those who imprison those in the Dread Plains.
Mm-hmm. So it could either be one of the people imprisoned here. It could be someone working for one of the people imprisoned here.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe someone having a laugh.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to find a way out.
How would you like to start?
Well, I know next to nothing. Well, except for what's in the histories and myths. So find the nearest town and go from there, I guess.
Roll me a survival and advantage now that you know that you are not.
Nat 20.
You can find a path, worn, traveled, not a road. Something that probably started as a game path years ago and has since become a well-traveled means of passage through whatever forest this is. You don't know how far it'll take you, but you know it will get you out of here.
Follow the path.
Could you roll me a perception check?
18.
Yeah, I'll go with this. With that 18. Yeah, I rolled it twice. Very strange.
Mhm.
With that 18, you can follow the path and make your way. But as the breeze picks up a little bit, passing through the highest branches of these denuded, old, gnarled oaks and yews, you hear a slight laughter for a moment. You make your way forward.
If does the laughter from any direction, or just around me?
Just around you.
Great.
And while the mists are still heavy, along the path you can have some form of sight in front of you.
Okay. Keep walking.
Walking. What is Dorn thinking in this moment?
Initially, shit, shit. But following that, it's like, okay, what do I know? What do I know? Not much. Not much at all. So then, mission. Find a place, get information about how to leave. Leave. Okay, that's the broad strokes. Now time to chunk that up into little bits and pieces of a plan. I have nothing. Okay, I'm fucked. So, to town. I wonder what it's like being a villager. They have options. They can do things like village. What do villagers do? Do they like farm? It's like being a farmer. Could I be a good farmer? And my mind just his mind just spirals in that direction. Like he hasn't lost hope, but he's not feeling great.
Can you roll me a history, arcana, religion, some sort of intelligence in this moment?
Uh, you know what? I've been rolling history before. It hasn't let me down. It's let me down. It's an 8.
You know stories of the Dread Plains. You know who nominally is imprisoned here. You know that of the individuals who are trapped here, you're really hoping that, you're not anywhere majorly problematic, right?
Hmm.
Vampire Lord, you could deal with that.
Hmm.
Mummy, that could be a problem. Like a serious problem. Like Azarak is not nice.
Hmm.
And I mean, Vecna's here, in
Great.
theory. But you aren't seeing any major signs of any of the major problems. That's good. As you proceed forward and travel down, we're going to take the break.
Okay.
We're going to take stretch, bio, refresh. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, everybody. And when we come back, we'll see if Dorn can escape the Dread Plains and get back to Greyhawk.
Hmm. Okay.
Place your bets. And if you want to help him, you can donate to do so over to our Tiltify campaign, where we are raising money for Fisher House Foundation to provide care, housing, and support to veterans and their families, while veterans or members of their family undergo treatment at VA hospitals around the country and around the world. Right now, Dorn only has 1 crit, and I have none. I
Oh.
think this is a problem. I think I should have more.
Poor you.
It is. It is. Poor, poor, pitiful me. So, stretch, refresh, bio. We'll be back shortly, everybody.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back, and we hope you stretched, refreshed, bio, did all of the good stuff as we are back for our second half of our first game of this Veterans Day streamathon to support Fisher House Foundation. And we are here in the Dread Plains. Our dwarven friend is attempting to make his way somewhere on a path that he has found. Along through a wood after having been attacked by 4 skelly friends. They're very friendly.
A little too close, but fine.
Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How are you looking? How's Dorn feeling?
Not great. Physically, not great. I mean, he's a tough guy, like half damaged, but he's a dwarven champion fighter. He's used to this. Mentally, he was briefly thinking about becoming a farmer. He's not doing great. He knows about the Dread Plains, knows enough to know he might be trapped here for the rest of his life if he's unlucky, or dead. So, yeah, not great.
Well, with that, could you roll as you make your way through here a survival?
11.
So you're still following the path,
Mhm.
and the mists are slightly less heavy. You still see a number of distorted imagery in the woods around you. The river is gone. The sound of laughter is gone. You hear something that sounds like the chittering of squirrels, but like, these are the Dread Plains? Are there squirrels in the Dread Plains? You know, maybe there has to be something for those werewolves to eat, right?
I mean, fair. Probably like undead squirrels. Is that a thing? Would they bother putting energy into squirrels? Ugh. It's kind of terrifying now I think about it. To go for the eyes.
But it's getting darker. Very dark. Almost as if night has fallen.
Mm-hmm.
What do you wish to do?
So, sorry about that. What do I wish to do? What do I see in front of me again?
The woods and a path that you are following out of them.
Follow the path out of the woods. The forest, the woods themselves have not been helpful. Maybe out of the woods will get me out of the woods. I'm going to die here.
Into the woods and out of the woods.
Yep.
You keep going. It's getting darker.
Mm-hmm.
It's now full dark.
Mm-hmm.
You have dark vision. Up to 30 feet of grayscale around you. I don't know if that's really better with the amount of mists and heavy wood around you.
Not really. No, not so much.
So could you roll me a perception?
Nat 20. Not sure if that's going to help
20.
me because now I know focus for my madness.
You can follow the path, but it is full dark. You know there are things in the dark. Do you have a light source of any kind?
Um, Honestly, would I have a light source? Probably not. I expected normal travel. Oh wait, no, actually I do have torch.
Yeah, I mean, like a torch is part of a standard adventuring
Okay,
kit.
yeah, you're right, you're right. So I have a torch.
But here's my question.
Hmm.
Do you light it?
Do I light up like a beacon of Rohan? No, no, I do not light it. I'm gonna use my dark vision and just keep walking.
You're walking. It's getting late. Really late now. You're pretty sure you're at the close to 10:30, 11 o'clock. Assuming that time runs the same as it did before you suddenly got subsumed into the Dread Plains. But
Mhm.
your body clock is telling you that. Are you going to stop for the night?
I will.
Do you make a fire tonight?
I do not.
So, roll me a survival to see how your camp setup goes here in the Dread Plains.
Okay. Survival. That one. I found a mud pit. I'm just gonna soak in it.
So, do you want the good news or the really bad news?
Give me hope first. So give me the good news.
You do not, with that nat 20 perception, fall off the cliff.
Good news.
The really bad news is, as you turn to walk back from the edge of that cliff, as you realize it's an it's a sharp drop down to some body of water. You can't quite see it, but you can kind of hear it enough to know that there's a body of water below you. You've lost the trail.
All right. Can I sort of guess which direction the water's going?
You know it's moving, but you can't quite make that. You can kind of like see that it's running. You're at the edge of the cliff. You can look to your left and your right and see the cliff face for a little while. You can't see very far. You don't know if it turns. You don't know if this is like a body, like a thick body of water, like a lake or an ocean, or if it's actually a river. You don't know. You're too high up to see that level of detail.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just follow the cliff face.
To the right or to the left?
It's whatever following me is, he follows to the left.
Everything he owns in a box to the left?
Yeah.
Sorry. Go for the left. Excuse me. You proceed for a while, following the cliff face. How long are you going to go before you make that camp?
Uh, Another half an hour. Did that just make the camp?
You can find, following the cliff for about half an hour, you begin to get to a more densely wooded area that opens into a slight clearing. Kind of the dense wood opens into a clearing, and then the sheer drop of the cliff. A couple rock formations that could provide decent coverage. Do you light a fire tonight?
No.
It's about midnight when you finish setting up camp. Are you gonna sleep all night?
Not all night, especially this first night. I'm gonna just put my back against a tree, just get ready. But I will try to get some sleep tonight.
So this will count as a short rest,
Mm-hmm.
not a long rest. You can uh, roll hit dice if you wish.
Mm-hmm. Let's use half of them. So roll. So I gain back 18 hit points.
That's not bad.
Yep.
It's quiet in the night. It's heavy. You feel the chill in the air, but you can rest as you recover and light begins to appear. Can't really see the sun from here. You just feel a brightening. You look around this little cliffside clearing that you've made your space in. Could you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
6.
The trees have grown up while you slept. There's the sheer face of the rock. But you can't get through the trees. Well, you might be able to if you attacked them. I don't know.
Do I attack the trees?
It's dense. It's almost like a woven hedgerow around you. This semicircle clearing at the edge of a cliff. And with the brighter light, could you roll me a perception check?
Eight.
Well, you can see the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
And if you kind of like lean, not lean, but look over, you realize that the cliff is much, much higher than you thought. You're not sure about the depth of the water below, but you're pretty sure with just the general height of this cliff, you could achieve terminal velocity in that fall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Right? Like,
That's pretty high.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So before we are trees that are letting me through. Behind me is a cliff.
Mm-hmm. And in front of there's a rock.
A rock.
A boulder. Size of a small boulder.
Mm-hmm.
Not a large boulder.
Mm-hmm. I walk up to said boulder.
It glows. There's an eeriness to it. The sounds in your ears feel like a combination of pressure and the old one train rattling through South Ferry Station.
That's the most terrifying of all the noises.
Someone knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold, but the rock, it calls to you. And as you approach, You can see a figure standing slightly behind it, maybe on it. The haze and distortion is making it hard to see, but you see humanoid, 6'3", 6'4". The helm distorts the height perception, like the tall plume coming off of the helm, you know, can't quite make exact height. Full plate armor, black, and his eyes glow.
What color?
Sort of sickly green.
Dorn takes out his warhammer and
Mm-hmm.
approaches carefully. Hello, Boulder Man.
You are funny.
I try to be. It helps keep the madness away.
Madness. I wonder. Are you mad? Or when I must think that someone should be mad to interfere in my business.
Ah, one could say that.
Hmm. And
So here is. Go ahead. Sorry.
as
I apologize. Please go.
no, as I, the GM, was going to tell you, this close, you can see that he is distorted, like he is currently intangible.
Would I know who this person is?
Um, you are from Greyhawk, or well, you're from Orith and the Flannis. I was using Greyhawk as the shorthand for the entire continent. Go ahead and roll his. Oh, you are also a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
You could roll me. I like this rule. Roll me history at advantage.
Okay. 6.
You're not 100% sure who exactly he is. You know what he is.
A Dark Lord.
Oh no, that would be easy.
Oh. Oh.
So it's just, your friendly neighborhood Death Knight.
Oh, just a Death Knight. Okay. Well, that's nice.
The Dark Lords could be anything.
Mm-hmm. So just a Death Knight. Great.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I assume you were the employer of the caravan heading this way?
Yes. And you took what belongs to me, little dwarf.
I took. I'll admit a lot of things, but I don't recall taking anything. I remember disrupting. I'll own that 100%. But taking, I never took anything.
GM asks this
Mm-hmm.
question.
Shoot.
Did you actually take anything from that caravan?
Trying to remember, I'm trying to realize what type of character this guy is.
Was it even supplies would he have taken?
Not supplies, But if there were some valuables in there, he might have grabbed some.
So I need you to roll me deception.
Okay. This is gonna go great. It's gonna get a nat 20, and I'm gonna 3.
You're lying, little dwarf.
Well, I had to try. I mean, look where I am right now. Yes, I took some valuables, as some gold, some gems. Nothing of the big sort that the stuff that I mean, I saw some of the stuff in there. You're planning to do some ritual things. That's bad. Like that was not what we were supposed to be hired for.
You took the rings, little dwarf, and they're mine.
The rings? Uh, would I have known anything special about these rings, or would I have just seen them as, oh, gold, fancy?
You probably would have seen them as just ooh gold fancy, except one had a like a garnet in it. Not even
Mm.
like a high end
Mm-hmm.
precious stone. Just a semi precious garnet cabochon.
Mm-hmm. You here did all this for some rings? No offense, but I think you'd have much more valuable stuff, I don't know, in your bathroom. Or sorry, your privy.
And that tells me you have no knowledge of what you carry, little dwarf.
Ah. And there's a moment of dawning horror as he realizes, oh, I took something important. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I get it. Okay. So can I just give you this item and we can go our separate ways?
Hmm. Roll me persuasion.
21.
He looks at you up and down, and you feel the weight of his gaze as you look around.
I mean, let's be honest. Who looks at someone as obviously powerful as you and still cracks jokes? Everyone needs a jester.
And with that, we're at $50 for our total so far. Yay!
Nice.
Thank you for that
Thank you
wonderful
guys.
donation. And that's going to be an advantage for our friendly neighborhood dwarf from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous, for.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Okay. You have one crit and one advantage right now.
I may have to use them.
Let's play a little game, little dwarf.
I am a master of games.
If you can get back to the door and leave me my items, I'll let you live.
That sounds like a plan.
You have until the sun sets, little dwarf.
I look up. It's morning. All right. Now, could you, like, just move the trees out of the way or something? Perhaps. Seems a little unfair. There's a cliff. There's a no path. There's a boulder. Very fancy boulder. But if there's a path through the forest so I can continue, I would really appreciate that.
There's a creak and a groan, and there are trees that were bent in towards each other to build this wall kind of straighten up. There's no path, but there's no blockage anymore.
And as I'm about to leave, I had to stop for a second. Oh, sorry. I've been very rude. What's your name, sir?
You know, it's been almost a couple centuries since anyone has asked my name. You can. The name is. Wait, hold on, I have to make sure I get the whole name. Sir Loran of Trollpire Keep.
So,
Lord of Trollpire Keep. Defender of the realm.
well, Sir Loran, thank you for this opportunity to, uh, thank you for your forgiveness and give me this opportunity to, get this grievance away from between the two of us and hopefully have a amicable split. And I just start walking into the forest.
You can make your way into the forest. Please roll me survival.
Survival it is. 11.
With an 11, um, you can get into the trees, and you generally know the direction you came from, but you're moving slowly. It's taking you time. You're feeling tired and heavy. There's a pressure at the back of your mind. You knew he said you have until sunset. You realize you're not sure exactly how long you walked yesterday, and you walked late into the night, so can you even get back in time? Can you make it that far?
Worth a shot. Got nothing else.
Go ahead and roll me perception.
Okay. 22.
You can glance around and feel that loss of game animals, but you feel as if somebody is watching you. Following from just out of visual range. Waiting. Perhaps one might even say, hunting.
You know, he did not mention this part of the of the trial. I kind of, I don't run, but I do a really good speed walk.
Really good speed walk.
Yep. My
Really
little
good speed walk.
dwarven legs.
Um, Roll me another survival.
I'm gonna use that friendly neighborhood crit for that survival check.
You can indeed use that friendly neighborhood crit for your survival check.
Mhm.
I would like to point out that Jesus has had a crit and an advantage, and I haven't had any of them.
And that's the way it should be. So please do not do what you're thinking of doing and making my life suffer.
Probably true.
Okay. So just imagine myself just speed walking through like brushes or like branches just break off me. It's like, come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Mm-hmm. As you're moving through and following the path previous, going back to exactly where you were headed. You can find the path, but it's moving slowly. You're feeling more pressure to move quicker. You feel that hunted sensation. And you hear cracking around you. That same cracking you heard earlier that sounded like bones realigning,
Oh, come on.
reassembling.
And you hear Ice, you're screaming, how is this fair?
There's no answer.
The first time I see a skeleton, I'm gonna throw a hand axe. As soon as a skeletal head pops up.
With that 22 perception, you see a skeleton emerging off to your left
Hmm.
through from behind a rock, slowly coming around to pull itself up. Roll the attack.
Oh, come on.
You throw the axe, and as you do, it just was in the motion of adjusting to reassemble its spine, and so it shifted just awkwardly enough that it went right, the axe went right by it. And now it's standing up and slowly cracking itself back together as it's going to begin attack to attack you in a moment, but you're still at a distance from it. So
Hmm.
the question is, what would you like to do next?
Run past it. I'm gonna try to run past it. I'm
Uh,
on the timetable.
Athletics.
11.
See if it can grab you.
Oh.
Nope. It
Huh.
just goes to reach out, and it still isn't fully assembled yet.
Hmm.
It's, missing its, like, hand and arm. It's coming back to swing down, and it realizes it has no thing to grab you with. You are moving beyond it,
Hmm.
but you hear more arising around you.
Great. I'm gonna keep running until I can't run anymore.
Ooh, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Let's do this. I believe in me. 21.
You're fine. You're not even breathing heavy.
Hmm.
Dwarves are natural sprinters,
Yeah.
but you're sprinting over long distance, so we'll see how this continues.
Hmm.
Thank you.
What did you do? Why would you
Mandy
do this?
donated. Thank you, Mandy. Uh, oh, Mandy, what would you like that wonderful? Oh, and did you uh, vote in the poll? I also have to ask this in case anybody is watching at home. There should be a button to vote in the poll for the Battle of the Branches when you donate to support the appropriate branch to win. And unfortunately, right now, Army is. But at least Space Force isn't even in the running. But with that $50 donation, Mandy, would you like to give anybody any crits? I'm just asking
Yep.
because you can give.
To me, obviously. That's who she's going to give it to. Definitely. Most definitely. Because I need it.
Okay. So you have two more Skelly friends who are emerging from their, shallow, unmarked graves in what was probably a massive battlefield at some point.
Great. Are they in front of me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Run through, bash one, and then keep moving if I can.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna attack.
Roll that attack.
Swing one, 15,
Hits.
4, 7 damage. Swing
Still
two,
standing. Yep.
21 for 11 damage.
That you swing once and twice and shatter the skeleton just as it is reaching for you. There's one more still approaching behind you on your left. Because on your left.
Yeah.
Wait, that didn't roll. Sorry. Somehow it decided to roll a 0. Like, I didn't roll percentile dice, y'all.
There we go.
A 16.
Does not hit.
He swings at you with, again, this giant bludgeon.
Right off my
maul.
pauldron. Right off my pauldron.
Yep. You know, it's that height differential that keeps being a problem for them, I guess.
They're not used to fighting dwarves. You know what? I'm going to take it.
Could you roll me another athletics check as you keep running? Or are you going to keep running because you're currently in melee with this one?
Oh, right. They would get a hit on me, wouldn't they? I'll take the risk. And I'm going to use my advantage. So I'm going to roll athletics and get a 24. So now I'm out of everything. But yeah. And then it comes for me. I literally put up a hand to its face and just push it off me. Keep running.
I'll say with having spent your advantage that he's going to miss on his attack of opportunity.
Perfect.
So you keep running. Roll me another
Wait,
Constitution
dwarf, wait.
saving throw. Roll me another con save.
Okay. Alright. Constitution. 9. Damn it.
So you're starting to get winded. Yay. Oh, Chris was nice to you, Arboundus.
Okay.
You rolled he added a retreat.
A
We
retreat.
both get advantage.
Oh, okay. We both get advantage to use.
Yep.
That's great. So I'm just running. Okay. Just gotta make it to the door. Wait, there wasn't literally a door. It was like a mist. What did he mean by door? And where do I leave the house? Do I just dump the rings on the floor here, or? I mean, would that be impolite? To leave the rings on the floor? Should I just leave the rings on the floor? This is the one I'm running. Should I leave the rings on the floor?
Can you make another athletics check, this time at disadvantage because you failed that con save?
Great. Athletics. That is a 26 still.
Still running through the woods, breathing heavy. It's starting
Yep.
to get to you. Again, dwarves are sprinters, not good over long distances.
Yep. And as I'm running, like, hell with it. Do I see the mist approaching at all, or?
You could roll me a perception.
Okay. Perception. 17.
The trees are getting denser and you're starting to see ones that you've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
So they look more familiar.
All right, with that, it's like, all right, looks like might be getting close. I don't know what. Fuck it. And I take the bag of valuables, which I hid inside my armor. It's like, before I forget, and I throw it behind me and I run.
Roll me a dex save.
I'm gonna use my advantage for this one. It's 18.
As you throw it behind you, something comes out of the darkness to swing around your head just as you duck underneath.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize you missed some sort of snare.
Great.
Still running, or are you going to stand and fight?
How many skeletons are on me at this point?
You see 3 more coming up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because of your previous athletics rolls, they haven't gotten to you yet.
How many are blocking my path?
2.
Bash 1, or hopefully 2 if I roll really well, and keep going. I've got to get out of here. All right. So first hit. 11.
It's gonna miss.
23.
That will hit.
9 bludgeoning.
Still up, still breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to roll 2 attacks on you.
Mm-hmm. Why? Why?
So
I
that's
have
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
I have 19 AC. This makes no sense. 15?
Because of the crit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's appreciated. Yep. So there's a 37 down. Okay.
And as you are slowed by them attacking you, do you keep running, or are you going to, you know,
All right.
and
these
take that
guys are
attacks of opportunity, or are you going to just engage?
I'm gonna try to take care of these two real quick, so that they don't keep running behind me. So I'm just gonna attack. Okay. So first the injured one. That is a natural one.
You swing around, and as you do so, you kind of stumble. And I need another dex save.
17.
You barely miss being snared by this lasso.
Why is there okay?
He said if you could get out.
Well, this looks like a plan. Never mind then. After that, I'm gonna start running then.
So you're not going to take the second attack?
Oh right, yeah, there was a second attack. All right, let me take the second attack real quick. 22
That will
for 10 damage.
That will kill that one.
Okay, then I'm gonna keep running.
Okay. Your skelly friend is going to... I'm going to spend my advantage
Mm-hmm.
and have this skelly friend swing on the attack of opportunity as you attempt to run by him. Oh, I mean, it's not that big a difference. So 5 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Great. And again.
Run as fast as you can. You've got... Can you make me another athletics check? As you begin to see more familiar trees and hear the sound of running water.
24.
You're running full out. You don't see any skeletons in front of you. Any skeletons that you see are behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a perception check at disadvantage because you're running full out.
Makes sense. 11.
You still feel that sensation of being hunted,
Mm-hmm. Great.
but you hear the sound of running water.
Familiar running water. Perfect.
And trees that have leaves on them, even if they are, you know, turned the colors.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Kill running.
You make your way forward. You run. Can I get a last athletics check?
No, I don't have any more advantages or anything,
Nope.
do I?
No, you
No?
don't.
Okay. All right, athletics it is. 18.
With an 18, you're running full out. You break through trees and you now see an actual path. Almost a well-trodden, not quite a road, right? Like just a well-trod. Well, maybe it's considered a road-ish. And you can see the point in the river where you crossed it to try and avoid this. You're almost there, and you hear the snap of branches under the weight of heavy, full plate armor. And the sound of movement in that heavy, full plate armor.
as that harmer, I'm assuming, running after me.
Well, yes, kind of.
I would like, as I'm running, I'm gonna put down in the brush behind me, so that someone maybe would trip. Is the second item I have on me, my immovable rod to trip them up.
Roll me a D100. We're going to use Call of Cthulhu luck rules here. This is going to determine the time of day.
7.
The sun has just set, or setting, as you enter this. Enough that you are pretty sure your friend is now corporeal. Because, you know, an immovable rod is great, but if he's incorporeal.
Yeah, fair.
But let's see if he sees it. Please hold. I have to check something. I have to check. Okay, what is that stat? I know he's got proficiency in it, but... Oh. Oh. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry?
23.
With the 23, he's going to see it. Now let's see if he can avoid it. Athletics. Sorry, not sorry. But he's going to roll at disadvantage because he's also coming in at speed.
Damn it.
But with a 20, I'm going to say he avoids it.
Yep, just hop.
You know?
I scream out, worth a shot!
I appreciate the attempt and the gift, little dwarf.
Enough to let me get away. Damn it.
He's going to swing. Can I get another dex save from you as he swings out
Alright.
with his lasso snare?
6.
So you are ensnared. You are not yet restrained. So you can still move. It's at half speed. You have 50 feet to clear.
Okay. I guess I'm not fighting this dude, so I'm running. Actually, wait. No, I would have 2. Can I do have an extra hand axe. Can I cut the cord with my hand axe?
I'll let you make a perception check as a free action. Or an investigation.
5.
It looks like a rope, but heavily coiled, maybe metal.
Metal. Okay, well, that is my options. So I'm gonna try something stupid. I'm gonna still use a hand axe, but I'm gonna try, since he's corporeal now, aim it at his hand.
Okay. So disadvantage for the called shot.
Yep. 12.
Not gonna hit.
Great. Still running.
He's wearing plate armor.
I mean, it was worth a shot.
It was. The hand axe just bounces off the gauntlets that he's wearing and rings out. But you are moving at half speed as you are currently ensnared.
Okay.
And he's going to now attempt to grapple you, pull taut the snare, and pull you back. So this is going to be an opposed athletics check.
14.
Let's see. He's going to...
Damn it.
With a 28,
Yep.
you are now grappled and restrained as he starts hauling you back just from the edges of the mist.
You've got to be kidding me. All right. I mean, I'm going to try to get myself out of this rope.
Mm-hmm. How are you going to do that?
Athletics. Trying
Okay.
to just bust myself out of there.
All right.
So, roll it.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll it.
14.
Nope.
How many attempts do I have at this as he's dragging me back?
He's playing. You know it. You feel it. This is not
Uh-huh.
in any way, shape, or form subtle. He's enjoying this. He enjoyed this little chase through the woods. This
Okay.
hunt that he was on. You get one last attempt to break the grapple before you are in melee range with him.
He's a Death Knight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not a very, as I mentioned, very religious man, but my background is acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
And in this moment, I guess, when it looks like death was literally come to me in the form of a Death Knight, I just pull my holy symbol that I still have on me. Don't know why. To my god. Sorry. What? I should know this. Who's the dwarven god in Aorth? Orth?
Yeah, there are a couple, but hold on. I'm blanking as well.
Very hot.
Hold on.
Dwarven Pantheon. Here we go. Which one looks familiar? That would probably be a good. Nope, not that one.
Yeah, it starts with an M.
M. Moradin. There we go.
Yeah, Moradin. I was like, I knew it!
Yeah. All right, Moradin. If you're listening to this, if you can get me out of this, I swear I will dedicate myself to you. There's true evil in the world, and it's this guy. And I would really appreciate some help in getting me out of here. All right.
Roll persuasion at advantage.
Okay. Nat 20.
You feel something. You feel strengthened. You feel that holy symbol start to glow a little bit. Heat in your hand, like the heat of a forge. That sweltering heat that permeates all dwarven settlements, even when they're not close to the forge. Comforting heat. You may roll athletics at advantage, or you may roll 2 attacks at the Death Knight with advantage. And I will tell you what happens if you hit.
Feeling the symbol in my hand. He's like, you've got a deal, and I go to attack. So first hit. So 2 attacks,
At
both with
advantage.
advantage. Okay, so first attack. Nat 20.
Yep.
Let's do the second attack anyway.
Yep.
Oh, 26.
Both of those are going to hit. Roll damage for both of them.
Okay, so we're gonna roll damage for the first one. Let's see here. So 13 plus 10.
So
Nice.
26.
23. And the
23.
second one, 7.
So 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And hold, please. I need to double check. Need to check a thing because I don't remember. I don't remember paladin rules off the top of my head. Da, 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 da. Hey, where's your
Hmm?
wait, where's your okay, so it's 2d8 as you smite on the crit, so it's going to be 4d8
So an additional 48 for me?
as you just swing and hit, and Morden takes over your.
Morden, take the wheel! 16 additional damage.
I don't think. To be fair, he probably would, because you figure he like enough crafting he would have done.
I mean, yeah, fair.
But that is enough to break his grapple on you. He is disoriented. He is burning. There is screaming because he is vulnerable to radiant damage that you just did. Do you wish to continue the fight, or do you wish to run?
I'm running. I am running.
Roll me athletics. As you see glinting
21.
in front of you the warm light of a forge to guide you home.
Yep.
You break through the mists, you barrel through, and you barrel into the river. You barrel into that river that you had tried to swim across before, and now you look up and you feel the sun on your face. You hear the birds. You see the end of sunset. And you feel that weight of the symbol of Morden in your hand.
Well, we had a deal. You know what? I look up at this guy. Not a bad one. And he puts the symbol in. He starts. It's still a bit of a run past the river, past the path, just to make sure there's no shadows everywhere. But after a good, 20 minutes of just speed walking, everything seems fine. He starts to walk. And as he starts, checking himself over, he goes, it's going to be maybe if I'm going to feel a little old starting out with my acolyte training again, but I guess a paladin does feel good. And I walk the path.
Roll me survival at advantage.
16.
The path is now a road along the river. You see woodland creatures. That holy symbol feels like a comfortable weight in your hand. You recover 5 hit points. As you've, suddenly gained the ability to heal yourself a little bit. And you feel purpose. You know 2 things. The encounter you just had, you did not end the existence of Solaran. You left an enemy behind you. One who is now angry. But But you also know that you have been tempered in the fires. That your God has seen you choose to do the right thing when it would have been easy to ignore. Even if you were a little self-interested doing so.
And upon that realization, I pull off that backbreaker cloak, which is the it's now a bit more ragged from the running and dirty from all the filth and the fighting. A thing I just, despite leaving the organization, kept because it just I felt so good in it, and I looked really good in it.
I mean, it was very stylish, but
Oh,
looking at
very
it
stylish.
now,
Yeah.
it's dulled. The colors are muddied. The gold isn't quite the right sheen. You know metals.
Hmm.
Even if you didn't go into the trade, you grew up around them.
It's like I was seeing the coloring for the first time. I just saw gold and moved on. It looks nice, but I looked this how this is obviously not a dwarven craft.
No.
This is what someone's this is some nobleman's idea of what gold would look like, but translated down to a mercenary company to make a cloak to look good to nobles.
Yep.
So that lost in translation thing, at first I look at it as like, God, so gaudy. And I crumple it up and throw it into the woods and keep going.
And as you do, you feel lighter, brighter. Today is going to be a better day. And with that thought, you see the break in front of you of the edge of the tree line. And you know that's going to be where this small tributary river from the gnarly forest meets the Sultana. And from there, you have a choice. You could go downriver to Greyhawk in the Free City there. Or you could go upriver to one of the dwarven enclaves in the north. Both, you feel, could lead you to the path that you want to be on. But you would have different adventures. Meet different people. Experience different things.
Dorn looks at both possible paths and then thinks one final selfish thought. I haven't had good dwarven meat in years, and I start walking towards the holds.
And you feel this kind of lightness, but also this appreciative of almost as if someone was to say, agreeing with you, and that appreciating fine dwarven mead was its own religious experience.
Yep.
And an acceptable application of the faith. But I think that's where we're going to leave Dorn
Yeah.
today.
Great. Yes.
You survived!
Yep. And swore myself to a god, became a paladin. You know what? Did not see that coming when I started this character, but I'm glad it's where it went.
Yep. You survived and gained 1 level of paladin to, to take on the Death Knight, which was probably what you needed.
Yep. I loved it. All right.
Well, before we let you do your outros, I want to say thank you to everybody who's donated so far. We are currently sitting at I think $130 of our $1,000 goal for the 3 days of the campaign. And we are feeling pretty good. I think that we're at a good start for where we're going to go. But, Jesus, tell the fine people where you can be found, all the good stuff, and share your links in chat.
Okay. Hey guys, name is Jesus. You can find me on the internet as Arvandus and most of the things. Two things I'm part of. First off, I'm part of the uh, Fandible podcast. We've been going on for like 15 years, playing a wide variety of different games. And we've played pretty much a bit of everything. So anything you've that's been out there, we've most likely played, maybe. And so give it a check if you're interested. But I also have a YouTube channel called Arvandus, where I go over the lore of various war games because I'm that type of nerd. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, please give it a look.
Indeed, check out both Fandible because they are good people, and they are some of those are great, like just great games that are there, and also check out the wargaming stuff because that is fun and very fun in the nerdiest of ways, and I appreciate you so much for coming and hanging out with us today, and starting off the morning session by yourself.
Oh, no.
You survived.
All good.
But
Yeah, I
we're
survived.
going to take a little break. We'll be back for 1 o'clock for our second game of the day. Chris Geary is going to be running some Castle Falkenstein, some steampunk, alternate history, magic fun. I will be playing in that game, so we will be back. But I'm going to leave the campaign up, and you can keep donating as you wish. Help the players. I'm going to be a player next time. You can help me. It'll be great. And then, so that'll be from 1 to 4. At 4:30 is game number 3, where I'll be back GMing. And Werewolf Fields, Nordin, will be playing some Vampire the Masquerade. I would just like to point out that it might be connected to some things you may have seen on the YouTube in last week that we played here. Just see what's happening in the city of New York, in Praxis Vampire Universe. Thank you for the $100 donation.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Anonymous, for that $100 donation. Oh, we missed the poll, but we are at $230. We'll take it.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. We really do appreciate all of that. If you are around, we're going to do some more fundraising in a little bit, 1 o'clock, for Fisher House Foundation. Again, Fisher House Foundation provides care, housing, and support for families, for veterans and their families, while either the veterans or the members of their family undergo medical treatment at VA hospitals around the country and around the world. If you also want to support in other ways this Veterans Day, Fisher House also accepts donations of hotel reward points for those cities and places where they don't have a Fisher House yet. If they needed to do some extended stays at various other hospitals around the way, they also accept those kind of donations. Fisher House also does a lot of great work with Gold Star families and Gold Star military brats and getting them some scholarships and education. Gold Star families are those families whose service members have died in combat. So thank you again for supporting us this Veterans Day. We will be back at 1 p.m. Eastern for some Castle Falkenstein. But I'm going to leave the stream live, and we'll just be back in a little bit. And I'll be back perhaps to chat with you more about the joys of Fisher House in a little bit. So, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting us so far. We're at $230 of our $1,000 goal. We're going to crush it this year. We're going to crush it. All right, everybody. See you in a little bit.